All right, guys, we'll start with an opening statement from Coach, and then we'll open it up for questions.
Whoa, definitely a hard fought win. It was, probably technically and execution wise on offense, probably one of the poorer games we've played in the last few years. But I just got to give a lot of credit to our defense. Our defense played their tails off. And, other than the one play and the double move that we gave up in the first half, I thought our defense played great the whole game. And, on offense, we just had to keep plugging away. And, what I told them at halftime was we had a football team in 2017 that went up to Syracuse and played really poorly. And we were down 17 points at halftime. And that team made a decision that they were just going to play the next play. And that we just had to get into it play by play and not panic. And if we did that, we'd give ourselves a chance to get back into the football game. And fortunately, that happened. So, again, I just can't say enough about the performance of our defense. Jacob Roberts, Dylan Hazen, the D-line, they were difference makers. We made enough plays on offense in the second half. Mitch certainly didn't play his cleanest game, but he's a new quarterback, and this is a growth process. And the bottom line is he made plays at the end of the game to help us win the game. So we have a lot to work on, but it's always easier to do that after you find a way to win. And, we'll enjoy this one and get to work for a big home game next week against Georgia Tech.
Coach, what was the difference that you saw from Mitch Griffiths from what he was having those struggles early in the second half to the drives at the end of the game?
It's a little bit like Elon, right? We just gotta learn at times to give up on a play. I think at times we're still holding the ball a little too long, maybe forcing some things, and experience is a great teacher. So he'll get better. But I was just really proud of how we responded. That very easily could have come out in the second half and lay an egg, and hey, it's not our day, and we didn't do that.
On the defense, what was Brad Lambert's sort of plan going into this? That seemed to work. And how much did Glenn Spencer play against this type of defense for a few years?
All those guys. Brad is a strong coordinator, but one of Brad's greatest strengths is that he takes input. He's a very confident coach and listens to other opinions. But ultimately, Brad's responsible for the defense, and those guys did a great job today. That was a really, we for a lot of years here have been really good on offense, and this is good for our football team. That was a game that our defense kept us in and allowed us to get back on track on offense and allowed us to win it. So I thought it was a great job by all of our defensive coaches, players. Again, it's just, you go through a year, right? You're going to have games like this, that it's not always clean or pretty, but you find a way to get it. And, we certainly had that last year against Liberty, and, the year before in 21, we've had some tough games against Tulane, the game in Army in 21, but we found a way. So.
Describe the locker room at halftime. You guys down 17-0. Was there any sense of panic or being uptight? What was your demeanor like in the locker room at halftime?
My demeanor was more matter of fact that we're very lucky, guys. It's only a 17-point game. Really, the way we played, we should be down 28. But we're only down 17. We've come back from 17 before, and there's no easy way to do it except play the next play. And if we keep playing the way we are on defense, and we keep doing that, the offense is going to get opportunities to make plays and score points. And we did that. Our defense, the interceptions, the sacks, the fumble, they really did an unbelievable job today. So.
On the offensive line, it felt like it was a tale of two halves. What kind of adjustments put into that? It felt like you guys started running the ball better.
Yeah, we just, we came into the game and we were running a lot of stretch, and they were really bringing a lot of guys off edges and the perimeter. And in the second half, it was a little bit more interior oriented, and they were rushing. What killed us the whole game is just how often we got off schedule, whether it was a penalty, a sack, a missed assignment. We just were constantly second and 12, 2nd and 15, you know, and then it's hard to run it. And they were in a 3-man rush, dropping 8 guys, and the windows to throw it get pretty tight. So, I mean, there's no miracle, you know, we played better.
On defense, it felt like he moved Jacob Roberts around a little bit. It felt like he was kind of playing more coverage and really started to play more defense fly. What would you say there?
Well, he just, you know, they were a team that they see what you're in and they check. And then what Brad started doing was changing up the, you know, if they thought we were in soft zone, then when they checked, he'd check to some pressures. And a lot of those were able to hit home.
Coach, was there ever a point in time when you and Coach Ruggiero thought about, putting Michael?
No, Mitch is our quarterback. And not that we don't believe in Michael, but I just think at times if he's your guy and you believe in him, you got to let him play through that stuff. Right. I mean, there's going to be games you don't play well for a quarter, a half. And I thought he gave us the best chance to win. And again, if he was hurt, we'd have put Michael in there and felt good about it. But I just think as a young quarterback, at times you got to let guys play through that stuff so they can learn to kind of self-correct and adjust.
And what do you think it says about him, the quarterback, that he, through those struggles, was able to come up on the other side and play well?
Well, he's a competitor. You know, that's all you want your quarterbacks and all your football players to be, are competitors. And, you know, that's part of his problem. He's such a competitor. He doesn't give up on plays at times. You know, he doesn't like to throw it away and waste it. And sometimes when you're 1st and goal in the 3 and nobody's open, just airmail it and let's live for another down. And, you know, again, it's not unusual with the young quarterback. I shouldn't say young, inexperienced quarterback.
You guys good?
Last one.
Dave, I mean, with the corners, you've gotten 3 games from now, and it's good passing offenses. What can you say about the first one?
I feel like it's one of the positions that were probably in a lot of ways most improved from a year ago. Which is saying it right, you know, you lose 2 of your top 3. And I really feel that we're better. And you know, Kalen's better, and having Kalen Carson healthy is a big deal for us. When he's healthy, we have an elite corner. And that allows you to do a lot of different things on defense when you have one guy who's elite like that. And then those other guys are playing well. I thought Deshaun Jones had a good game. You know, and we're going to play those other guys. We're going to play DeMarcus, and we're going to play Jamari. Jamari got beat on one today, and he'll learn. You know, that happens if you play the position.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Thanks, guys. Yeah, good to see you.
It's good.
Oh, man.
Barely fun. Barely fun.
So the offense struggled a lot early on, mistakes, and what was the mood at halftime in terms of you guys and your confidence level being down 17-0?
We knew we hadn't played well, and that was evident. Scored 0 points in the first half. And I think part of that was just getting settled in, getting used to the environment. And, you know, the coaches told us to stay with it, you know, keep chipping away, play by play. And we knew that if we hadn't had some of those costly turnovers, you know, we were scoring points in the first half. So part of it was just not beating ourselves. And then so and the great thing about this team is in the face of adversity, no one folded. Everyone stays positive, optimistic, and you know, that was a gutsy win. And granted, we wouldn't want it to get to that point ideally if we played again, but you know, it was a great team win and just really happy that we were able to pull it out.
The offense had a lot more rhythm in the second half. What was the difference?
I think that part of it was just staying with what we were coached to do. In the first half, we were getting some looks that we hadn't anticipated, made some adjustments, and coaches just told us to keep sticking with it. And, you know, we knew that we were able to get some good run boxes. And once the run box, they try to take away the run, we were able to dink some passes over the top. And that's just part of the system and staying true to it.
Okay. Following up on that, I mean, it felt like you guys had a little bit of trouble getting open all day. What did you see on that long touchdown that got you over?
So we actually had a similar look earlier in the game, and we knew we wanted to come back to it. And again, like I just said, the they were starting to play the run a little bit more, and great job Justice and Damon for setting the tone in the second half. And, once you start playing that run, we're able to run by you. So we're able to get that look again, and we're able to capitalize on it.
Taylor, what does it mean to you and the team to watch your quarterback struggle in the first half, take some big hits, but find a way to stay resilient, win?
Yeah, I mean, there was no question that he was going to bounce back. There was never a sense of doubt in Mitch. We all stayed around him, and honestly, Mitch was part of the catalyst that got us going at halftime. So, there's never hesitated in Mitch's ability to get it done. So we were able to rally, and obviously it worked out for us. So
Taylor, I know on returns you always think you take them back to the house, but it's something kind of stay out to you on that long one. If you want to break that off the first half.
yeah, my coverage team did a really good job blocking. And I had some space. Kalen did a great job on the gunner, and a little bit of space and get vertical, try to make a guy miss and get as many yards as you can. So I'd say the big thing was just the vertical separation was there for that play, whereas that's not always the case.
This felt like a game you guys last year lost pretty much off, and you got to get down and have that one stop what you like to come back on offense. What's different about this year that you guys have been able to put this together this time?
I think this is a team that just cares about one another. We play for a bigger purpose than just ourselves. I think that is what makes us a team that's going to play 4 quarters each and every game. So, we proved it here today, and we're going to continue to prove that here down the stretch as we get into some conference play. So,
All right, thanks, Taylor.
thank you guys. Go Deeks.
All right, we'll open it up for questions for Mitch.
I mean, first things first, how's the flash?
I'm okay. Feels a lot better after a win.
You don't look that happy for a guy who just pulled out a great come from behind win.
I'm happy. I'm just exhausted. I'm happy. I mean, we got to win. That was awesome. It was a big comeback for us.
What would you say the difference was between your play in the first half and at the end of the game?
I mean, we just didn't quit, and I played horrible, but just kept telling the guys, just don't quit, don't stop the fight, and some bounces went our way in the second half, and we ended up winning the game. But yeah, did not play my best, but I'm so happy and thankful to come out with a win, and got to give all the credit to those guys. I mean, defense played their ass off. I mean, I think they let up 1 touchdown, and 2 were because of me, so that's not good. They played their ass off. Offensive line protected their tails off. Receivers made plays. Backs made plays. That was a team win. And we just didn't quit. We didn't fight. I'm so proud of that. And that's going to help us through the rest of the year. We can clean up you can teach assignments. You can fix mistakes, but you can't teach heart. You can't teach toughness. You can't teach balls. You can't teach grit. You just got to have it. And we showed that today, and I'm so proud of those guys.
Not to pile on with how things were in the first half, but was it frustrating out there with you trying to extend play, scrambling around, it not working?
I just frustrated myself, I hold on the ball too long and trying to make something happen when really should have been playing some more smarter football. Yeah, that was on me, just trying to do too much. And in the second half, I really just tried to do my job and nothing too special, just do what I had to do and help our team win. And it really, if we lost this game, it would have been because of me. And we didn't win this game because of me. We won this game because of everybody else. But if we lost, it was solely because of me. So, I knew in the second half I couldn't let the team down, and that was all that was going through my mind. Just don't let the team down, don't let the coaches down, and I don't win. I don't like winning because personal glory. I didn't like winning because I didn't let the team down, and we just did that together as a unit. And that was the biggest thing for me is I can't let those guys down. And that was I'll never want to let those guys down, do anything for them. So.
One more, guys.
Walk us through that game winner to Jamal. Felt like there were 3 people in front of him.
Yeah.
Had the confidence to just get into it.
Yeah, I mean, jump ball mall strikes again. I put it up, threw him an alley oop. He came down, caught it, put the dunk in, and he's got the catch radius of 10,000 feet. He's in the Mile High Club every time he jumps. So that guy can get up there and freaking jump. So just knew I had to put it in the back of the end zone. Couldn't leave it short of the guys underneath him, and You know, his vertical is 700,000 inches, so just let him make a play. And that was a great play by Jamal.
All right, guys, we're gonna get Jacob in.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. Go Deeks.
Questions?
Jacob, on that drive where you forced the fumble and you had the back-to-back pressures, what were you seeing that allowed you to make those plays?
Really just coach called my number. And you know, we knew our back was against the wall and we knew somebody needed to make a play. And so that's what we did as a defense, made a play.
Jacob, what was the prep like during the week to get ready for an offense that was like 1,000 miles an hour?
Yeah, that's all we did the whole week. Play after play, every 5 seconds is a play. As soon as you turn around, run to the ball, get the call, it's a play, it's a play. So we knew his team, you know, got one of the fastest offense in the country. So you know, we just had to get it lined up, get the call, and play it down.
It felt like you've gotten better and better each week, like more and more snaps. What's been going through your mind there? Is things starting to click more? What's going on?
Really just, you know, me trusting my teammates and my teammates trusting me. Just know when your numbers get called, go make a play. You know, we play as one whole. The camaraderie as this team is great. And, you know, I feel like it showed tonight. You know, we didn't back down. We continue to play. And, you know, our goal is to go 1-0 each and every week. So we're looking forward to continue doing that.
I don't know if you just heard Mitch, but basically he gave you guys the defensive credit for this win. You guys held Old Dominion when the offense was struggling. Was there ever a moment when you guys were like, man, what's happening out here? It's all on the defensive shoulders.
Nah, you know, we all trusted each other. Coach gave us a speech last night, and it was about teamwork. You know, throughout times this season, you know, there's gonna be times that the defense needs offense, and the offense is gonna go out there and score, and the defense got to step up. So, you know, that's the point of football. You know, that's a game of football. It happens. So, you know, you just gotta live with it and continue playing.
Jacob, it felt like you got put everywhere on the defense for coverage. You kind of flying off the edge. You got put at edge pressure for a bit. Is that just part of your versatility? What's happening there?
That's part of the whole linebacker room versatility. We can do a lot, and that's what's special about the group that we have. We have a lot of guys who can play, and we got a lot of different skill sets. You know, to where we can line up anywhere on the field. So the linebacker room is great, and you know, I feel like we'd be great moving forward.
Is there something a little bit more satisfying in this win because the defense had to hold it together while the offense was struggling? Guys down 17-0 at the half and you come back and win. A little more satisfying.
Yeah, you know, especially when your back is against the wall. You know, it shows that this team, you know, won't give up. Everyone had their head high, you know, and you know, it was bringing guys on the sideline up, you know, cheering them on. You know, things gonna be all right. Next play mentality, and that's what we had.
Does it feel a little more sweeter now that you're playing just extremely well at this Power 5 level after not having that much recognition coming out of high school?
I mean, it's football at the end of the day. You know, I feel like I've always, you know, been a great player. Now I'm given a platform, and you know, the rest is history.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
We'll see you guys on Tuesday.
Thank you.